What up, YouTube? Team Movies here with Fantasy Island out now. Since it is based on the hit TV show of the 70s, I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite movie remakes of TV shows. Because there's some pretty good ones, so with that being said, here's my list. Alright, coming in at number 10, I'm going to go with Chips. Based on the hit TV show from the, I think, the 70s and 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Having Dax Shepard as John Baker, Micah Pena, who by the way is also in Fantasy Island, portraying Frank Pancherario, who was played by Eric Estrada. Micah Pena is no Eric Estrada, obviously, but I really love Micah Pena. As the role of Punch, he portrayed that role perfectly. This movie's much better than the critics may actually be, because the film did not get great reviews at all. It did not have great reception, but I really got a kick out of it. I mean, it's not as good as a TV show, but it's still a pretty fun flick. Number 9, I'm going to go with Miami Vice. This is directed by Micah Mann, who also was a executive producer on the TV version. And this starred the likes of Colin Farrell as Sonny Crockett. You had Jamie Foxx as Ricardo Tubbs. Those two worked together really well. Micah Mann. I really like Micah Mann. Like, his only bad movie, in my opinion, was that Chris Hemsworth Black Mass movie. He's made some really solid films, and I just adore Micah Mann. And the movie had some cool action. The original TV show starred Don Johnson, so there's a little tip free there. But yeah, Miami Vice, loads of fun. Number 8, I'm going to go with Baywatch. Starring Dwayne Johnson, Zac Efron, Alexandra Daddario. You had Priyanka Chopra, Kelly Roebuck, I think that's her name. John Bass, some really good cast members. Had cool cameos by original Baywatch co-stars David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson. That was pretty cool to watch. It had some really fun laughs. This movie is also much better than the critics may actually be. I found this movie to be very underrated. It did not really get great reception. It even scored a couple of Razzie nominations, but to me, it's really hilarious. And Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron, both of those two really play off each other well. Anyway, coming in at number 7, I'm going to go with the Dukes of Hazzard. Based on the hit TV show of the Duke Boys, one of the best iconic songs, by the way. The General League. The General League in this is pretty cool, too. I mean, who does not love the General League? The General League is one of the best on-screen cars there is. And this, of course, had Sean William Scott and Johnny Knoxville as the Duke Boys, Jessica Simpson as Daisy Duke. Who did not remember Jessica Simpson as Daisy Duke? I mean, yeah, her acting maybe isn't the best, but I love Simpson portraying Daisy Duke. And of course, her rendition of "These Boots Were Made for Walking." Unpopular to say, I love that song. Not because it's featured in it features Jessica Simpson walking around in Daisy's boots and all, but still, that I really got a kick out of her version. And you also had Burt Reynolds as Boss Hogg. Joe Don Baker was great. Like I said, Willie Nelson as Uncle Jesse was amazing. I really got a kick out of it. And it's from the same guys who gave us Super Troopers. So, and that's actually their first PG-13 movie, believe it or not. Anyway, yeah, Dukes of Hazzard, it's much better than anyone made it actually be. I still own it, and I own the uncut version. Number 6, I'm going to go with The Equalizer. Based on the classic hit TV show with Edward Woodward as Robert McCaw. This time around, you had Denzel Washington portraying the role of Robert McCaw. Chloe Moretz was in this. It was directed by Antoine Fuqua. I just love the 2014 Equalizer. The sequel was it was pretty good, but it was a bit stepped down from the first film. But I still really enjoyed Equalizer a lot. Denzel as Robert McCaw was cool. Chloe Moretz I loved in this. Great villain. I really got a kick out of the film, and not to mention Queen Latifah is going to be in the TV remake. So for CBS. Anyway, number 5, I'm going to go with The Fugitive, based on the 1963 TV show on ABC. With this time around, you had Harrison Ford as Richard Cumba, who ends up being wrongfully accused of murdering his wife, and so he ends up escaping from the law. And you got the U.S. Marshal, led by Deputy Samuel Gerard, played by Tom Lee Jones, is on his trail. And what's up? Did you get him? Harrison Ford was great. Tommy Lee Jones won his Oscar for this. Really amazing film. And U.S. Marshal stunk, but The Fugitive was really a good one. Number 4, I'm going to go with Charlie's Angels. The 2001 with Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, Bill Murray as Bosley. And crazy to believe this movie turns 20 this year. Wrap your heads around that one. But anyway, yeah, the 2000 Charlie's Angels movie, I really get a kick out every time I watch it. I also prefer Full Dorado. And this is unpopular to say, but the remake, the recent one with Naomi Scott, Kristen Stewart, I enjoy that one. I don't care what anyone says, the recent remake was pretty decent. But of course, nothing could really top the TV version, the TV show. You know, you had Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, who did not like the TV show. But the 2000 Charlie's Angels was directed by McG. Really fun flick. Alright. Number 3, I'm going to go with Mission Impossible. I always keep forgetting this is based on a TV show. But it really is. Starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. And, rare fact, the TV show did not, like, the character of Ethan Hunt was not in the TV show. Like, the lead was a different character. But still, Mission Impossible, you know, the movie's been going around for decades. Tom Cruise is already doing a 7th and 8th one. He does some crazy stunts with these movies. But they're really good fun. Great action. Tom Cruise, I mean, he's great with action. We all know that. He's a bit of a nutcase because he likes to screen out buildings and all that. But man, Mission Impossible is hands down really awesome. Cannot wait for the 7th one. Alright. Coming in at number 2, I'm going to go with Starsky and Hutch. Now, Starsky and Hutch stars Ben Stiller as David Starsky with Owen Wilson as the ladies' man Ken Hutchinson. This is the based on the TV show that ran from like in the 70s through the 80s. And funny enough, the original actors Paul Michael Glazer and David Soul also had cameos in this. You had Snoop Dogg as Huggy Bear. You had Vince Vaughn as the villain in this. I love the Will Ferrell cameo. I just love the 2003 Starsky and Hutch movie. It's really funny. Has some fun lines in it. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but I gotta rewatch that one again. It's been a while, and it's from the same director as Joker, by the way. So there's a little tidbit for you there too. All right, my number 1 favorite movie remake of a TV show goes to 21 Jump Street, starring Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, based on the TV series drama with Johnny Depp. You had Ice Cube in this. I just love 21 Jump Street. You know, it's funny how the TV show was a drama while the movie version ended up being a straight-up comedy. You even had a funny cameo by Johnny Depp and the other actor from the original. That was pretty cool there, too. 21 Jump Street. And the sequel, by the way, 22 Jump Street, are both really excellent. They're funny. Ice Cube, probably one of the most foul-mouthed I've ever seen out of Ice Cube. He would, especially in the second one. I mean, you guys remember 22 Jump Street? When in 22 Jump Street, when Channing Tatum ends up, when Ice Cube ends up finding out that, Jonah Hill's character had fun with his daughter and also, yeah, I'm not going into details, but if you guys remember 22 Jump Street, yeah, funny one. And I still hope we get to see another one, because Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum both just nailed it in this film, and the sequel was great. Remember they were going to do that Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover? Yeah, that sounded weird, but anyway. 21 Jump Street is hands down awesome. And come on, Jonah Hill, Sony, Channing Tatum, give us another one. We really want another one. Alright. That's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Chips. 9, Miami Vice.
Hey, what's up, guys?
8, Baywatch. 7, Dukes of Hazzards. 6, The Equalizer. 5, The Fugitive. 4, Charlie's Angels. 3, Mission Impossible. 2, Starsky and Hutch. 1, 21 Jump Street. Now there's some other ones that was okay. Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell wasn't all that bad. Get Smart. The A-Team. Remember Dragnet. Man from Uncle. There's some really bad ones too. That was terrible. Remember the Honeymooners? Oh god, the Honeymooners, no way.